Hello guys, in today's tutorial I'll teach you how you can install Visual Studio on your PC. So it's very easy, and let's continue. Having said that, let's proceed. So open any web browser of your choice. I do love using Google Chrome, but if you also do love using the Microsoft Edge, you can also use it. Some of you do love Firefox, and just go ahead and use any website of your choice. So let's open on Chrome. Within our search bar, we'll just search for Visual Studio. So download Visual Studio and hit enter. Click on the first link, member. So just click on the first links, guys. So just go ahead and click this first link that appear on our website. So as you can see, we have different operating systems. So this Visual Studio depend on different operating system. As you can see, there's Windows 64 bits, there's Ubuntu, Kali Linux, the Debian. So you can go ahead and use Mac if your operating system of your PC is using Mac operating system. You can download it under Mac. In case your PC is using Ubuntu, Kali Linux, or any different operating system, then you'll just go ahead and click on this one. So for me, I'll just use Windows since I'm using Windows right now, Windows operating system, and it is a 64 bits. So it's good also to check this, because sometimes you might find that your operating system is compatible with Windows, but at least 32 bits. So I'll just go ahead and click it, and this pop-up appear. Since I have some existing file related to Visual Studio, that's why this pop-up appear telling me that the file is already existing in your download list. But don't mind, I'll just click add a duplicate and overwrite the existing file. Then I'm using an internet downloader, that's why an IDM, so internet downloader manager. But never mind, I'll show you the other way around for those who are not using the internet downloader manager. So just click OK and it will start download. Before that, I'll have to select the path, so I'll go ahead here and I'll select the path where I want this file to be downloaded. So just proceed, and I want it to be downloaded on this memory location, so I'll just click on save and I'll click on start download. So as you can see, my file is now being downloaded. So I'll just close this tab and this one again. So for those who are using Microsoft Edge, or they don't use the internet downloader manager, let's just go ahead OK, and we'll still search this for the same thing. Let's type here download Visual Studio, click enter. Just go below the second, just go on the second link and click this link. So just click on this link and it will open the same page, guys. So we'll have to select which operating system is compatible with Visual Studio. So let me just click here, let me refresh the page. I'm having a problem with my internet. Let me just go ahead and click it again, and let's see now, come on, if it's open. So yeah, it's now open. So as you can see, it has bring us the same page. So on this page, as I said before, you will choose it depending, or you download it depending on your operating system. If you're using Mac, you go ahead and download for Mac. The same as you're using Ubuntu, Kali Linux, just click for this one. Since I'm using Windows, I'll go ahead and click Windows. So once I did that, you'll see it will appear at the top here showing that I'm downloading. So let's give it time and it will pop up here. See you guys. So it's now downloading. So you can using any of the available means, either using Microsoft Edge or either using the Chrome, either using an IDM. But once this is done, so let's wait for till it's complete downloaded. So I'll stop this. There's no need of me downloading twice, so I'll just close that one and let's proceed back to where I was before. So let's get back to Chrome. Let's view how our progress goes. So as you can see, we are almost. So let's wait until it's complete, then we will proceed from there. So guys, as you can see, it's almost done, and here we go. It's now completed. Let's open it. So let's just open the folder, and here we go. This is our Visual Studio. So just go ahead and double click. Yeah, just read this agreement. Ensure you have read this agreement before agreeing with the term and condition. Once you are done reading this agreement, just proceed and click I accept. Click on next. So this is the file folder that the Visual Studio is create for you. As you can see, it will be under programs, Microsoft Visual Code. So you can leave it at default, or if you want to select a different path, you can also select a different path. So for me, I'll browse and I will select a different path. So I want this to be on a different path. So before that, let me just minimize and come within the folder that I want to give it at the path. I'll just create a simple path, just call it Visual Studio Codes. Just click save it, and let's get back to our program. So this is not a mandatory, it's just a matter of how you do love to organize your work, but you can leave it as default. So me, I have just decided to choose a different path. So I just go where I have saved my folder. It's within this one, Visual Studio Code, and then I'll click on OK. Then I'll click on next. Visual Studio Code, I'll just leave it this as default. Just click next. I would also love to have a Visual Studio icon, so I'll just click on add an icon. Then I'll click on next. I'll click on install. Preparing to install. Setup is preparing to install Visual Studio Code for your computer. It's now installing, so let's just give time. So it's almost done, and here we go. It's now completed, so click on finish. So it will now run. So this is our layout. This is how our windows look like, our Visual Studio Code. So let's expand. So this is how our Visual Studio Code look like. If you have ever interacted with it before, you can know, I'm assuming that you know the layout, you know how things are done within this window. But for those who have no idea of what is happening, or about they have never used this platform before, I just create a simple program or a simple HTML program using the Visual Studio. So within this, I'll just create a new folder. Within our Visual Studio, I'll just create a new folder. Just create a new folder and just call it my website. Just click on my website, click save. Then let's minimize this window and let's open our VS Code and click on open folder. Let's proceed on our file location. Let's go low, then open Visual Studio, open my website, select the folder. So once you have selected the folder, we can close this window, this welcoming window. You can just close it. And at the left, at the top left, you can see we have file. This is where we can create a file such as HTML file, CSS file, the JavaScript file. Also we have the folder. This is whereby if you want to create a new folder within our specified folder, which is my website. Then there are this is a search bar and other things. These are just components that are within the VS Code. Also you can also open on file, open on new file. If you also want to open a folder, you can just open it there. So we'll go ahead and click on open a new file, and we'll name our file as index.html. Click enter. This is now file. So I'll just teach you a simple trick whereby you can generate a visual code for your first website. So just click the shift exclamation and then hit enter, and here we go. This is our first code. So let's name this title. Let's name our title, my website title. Let's name as my website. Just name it my website. Let's say my first website, and control save. And within our body tag, let's add an h1 element. Go ahead and add an h1 element, say something like welcome to my new website. Also click on save. Also, so before proceeding, I'll also like to inform you about the live server. So live server, this is a extension whereby you can view your work, you can view how your website is doing, you can check and decorate your website using this extension, the live server extension. It is helping you to give you the overview of your appearance of your website before deploying it, before uploading it, before hosting it. Anyway, you just have the overview and the progress of what you are building. So right now I don't have any extension, but within the Visual Studio Code they have provided us with different extension. So just go here and hit this extension. We just click here, and then on the search bar we will simply search for live server. Just live server, then click enter. Let's search for available live server. So these are among the live server that have been provided by VS Code. So we'll just go ahead and install. Let's just install this. Seems like I have an extension of live server, so let me just install it, and then we will install it again. So just click on install, and let's give it time for it to install. So on your side you might not have it already, so you'll go ahead and click install. So as you can see, it's already installed. So I'll just close this tab, and just close this tab, close also this one, and get back to our code. You can right click here to open with a live server, or you can go to the right bottom where it has been written go to live. You can also click this one to open our first website. So we just go here and click it. So let's see our first website. So it's taking a little bit time. Just allow, since the first time, allow. Let's minimize this one. And here we have our first website. This is our first website. Welcome to my new website. So this website is open at the port 127 at the IP address 127. This is a reserved IP address within the port 5500. So this website is not yet hosted. It's just as I said before, that this is just an extension. It's just a way that it provides you with an interface to know how you're doing, how you're developing your code. So it's just a guide. It guides you on how you are developing your website. So it's not, I mean, hosting this doesn't mean that this website is now recognized in the web browser. No, it's just a way that you can see your work, your way you are progressing. So like, if I now go ahead and create a simple paragraph, so I'll create a p tag, and then within I'll just generate a simple statement using the lorem keyword. Let's go ahead and try to break this sentence. I said to look more neat, at least can understand it easily. Let's add another break, and I think the last one, let it be somewhere here. Let's add it here. So add another break, so we can break these statements to look more presentable. So just arrange it in a way that it's quite good. So once I save this, as you can see, it will reflect on our live server. So this is how you can see your changes, the changes that you are making, some features that you are adding on your website. You'll be able to see it. So also guys, I'll be guiding you on how you can develop website, how you can add different features, how you can come up with idea, how you can add some a tags, some link tags within, some spam. Like right now, let's add a simple span here. You can add a span. You can add a span within our h1 tag. Just copy this statement and let's paste it within our span tag. Control V, and then click it, control save. There's no changes right now, but we'll go ahead and create another file. Let's name this style.css. So this is where we can decorate, we can add different features to our projects within the HTML file. So like now we're going to change this color of our h1 element to something like orange or orange, so anything. It can be green, it can be red, depending on your choice. So this activity or these changes will be enabled by using our CSS. So we'll go ahead and use our span. So we have a span within our HTML. So just go and write span, and want to color our h1 element. So just go ahead and let's choose the color such as orange. This one, I do love this color. So before click it save, remember guys, we should link our HTML with CSS. So within our head tag below our title, let's link our CSS. So just go ahead and click type CSS and click enter, and then make sure you have saved it. Then let's get back to our style and also save it. So once you save, as you can see, it have reflected to our website. So this can be any color of your choice depending on you. So this is how we'll be styling our website as we proceed. So today I just wanted to show you how you can able to install this Visual Studio, how you can able to download the extensions. And having said that, guys, we'll stop there. Meet you in the next video. So I'll teach you how you can create a simple website, how you can design your website. But for now, guys, let's stop there. So also, guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to comment, just ask questions, guys, if you have any. Also like the video. Yeah, I will appreciate it, guys. So also thanks for your time, thanks for listening to me. It's Kolo again. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.